engineers. This is Engineer Bill saying welcome to the Channel 9 Roundhouse again. It's Monday time for a brand new week of train fun, cartoon fun, some big whistle winners, and unfortunately, today again we're going to have to do the Get Well Bell in two sections because we've got a stack of them. So stand by for your names a little bit later on. Here we go with our first cartoon, and it's all aboard for Spunky and Tadpole, boy! And now stand by for the first section of the Get Well Bell. And remember, they are not all in this first section. There'll be a second section a little bit later on. We won't even have time to say what they're suffering from, except we know that they're kind of miserable little engineers, and we hope the Get Well Bell will cheer you up. For Roddy Bayer, Gary Spurlock, and Stephen Brown, Cindy Lou Nix, David Michael, and let me see now, Finn Madsen, isn't that a cute name? Billy Hughes, and Mommy, Sheila, and Mickey Pondero. And for Bobby Boland, and Debbie Fleischer, and the Get Well Bell for Kathy, Ronnie, and Bobby Ninofsky, and Mike and Kevin Palon, and Martha Barrett. Gary Heimlich's mommy has the flu, so we'll include her too. And for Donald Murphy. Donald, a little bit later on, I'm going to show the Gumby that you built. It took me a week to get it back from the car that it was left in after I left San Bernardino, but you'll see it tonight. And for here at the Roundhouse today, what's your name?
Susan Ivers.
How old are you, Susan?
5.
Where do you live?
211 South Skull Street.
What city is that in?
Highland Park.
Good for you. Do you go to school? What school?
What school?
And what grade are you in?
Room 2.
Room 2? Is that kindergarten? Well, you better say hi to Room 2, huh?
Hi, Room 2.
What's your teacher's name?
Mrs. Cox.
Why don't you say hi to her, too?
Hi, Mrs. Cox.
That's the girl. What's your name, young man?
Valley Camp.
You got a nickname?
Yeah.
What?
Corky.
Why did they call you Corky?
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Corky Kemp. That's kind of cute. How old are you?
6.
And where do you go to school?
Saunders.
And what grade are you in?
1st grade.
Your teacher's name?
Miss Fisher.
Well, how about giving her a big hello, huh?
Hello, Miss Fisher.
That's the stuff. Are you... Oh, dear, I've got to ring the lead bell for me because I forgot to set up their projects. And here they are. Here is a beautiful Ulrich stock car. That's a cattle car that was built by Corky Kemp. See that? And here comes a beautiful Athearn hopper car that was built by Susan Ivers. And you both had help, I think, didn't you? Who helped?
My father and me and my brother.
You and your father and your brother?
Yeah.
And who helped you, Susan?
My father.
Did you supervise? Oh, no, you're supposed to say yes. You did, didn't you? Well, you looked at it when he finished it, didn't you? Well, sure you supervised. You inspected it. Absolutely. That's why you get your Engineer Bill hat, because you inspected it to see that he did a good job. There it is with the official Cartoon Express emblem, Susan Ivers and Corky Kemp. Here comes your Engineer Bill hat. And now comes the bell that says, welcome to the Roundhouse to 2 brand new engineers. There you are. And here comes Casey. Now, easy does it. Steady. Steady. Everything's going to be all right. All right, Casey. Wave goodbye now, will you, please? Oh. No wonder that Fuzzy Bavasi didn't send me my contract this year. Yes, sirree. Close your eyes and reach into the mailbag. She is closing her eyes. Way down to the bottom. She's going in. Take out one letter and one letter only, and we'll find out who one of our future guests will be. From Laverne, California. From Laverne. That's out Pomona way. Dear Engineer Bill, I would like to be on your show. My name is Gail Stanford. My dad would like me to ask you for a boxcar, please. Oh, he wants a boxcar for his railroad, huh? Gail Stanford, 1775 5th Street, Laverne, California. Gail, congratulations on having your letter drawn, and we will send you a car to build, and you and your daddy do a good job of it, will you? But now, let's go with a big all aboard for another cartoon.
All aboard!
Sensational. Stand by for the second section of the Get Well Bell. Here it comes, boys and girls, and I hope that it won't take you too long to be up and on your feet. For George Jobin, Karen Gentili, and Debbie Jordan, and Johnny and Nancy Custer are ill. The Get Well Bell for Randy and Loretta Martinez, for Helen Palmer, Jerry West, and also Buddy Rushi, and for Stevie Cathy and Denny Collins, and Scotty Shoup, and Linda Fenter, and let me see now. Oh, Dorothy Hodges, who lives in Colton, California. For Melinda Morgan, who is only 2 years old. And for Billy and Tommy Durang. And the Get Well Bell for Georgianne Anderson. And for Judy Rice. And let me see now. Erin Lou Martin. And Marcia and Mary and Wayne and Bruce Patterson. And for Christy, Tommy, and Sandy Maycoot. And let me see, Gibbon Lackey of San Bernardino. And for Christopher Edward Foster, 4 years old. For Eric Ruschenberg and Dominic DiDomenico. And Kathy, Jeff, and Mark Ferris. And let me see, Cheryl Sailors. William Koserig. And also for Dale Dahlberg. For all of you engineers who are not feeling so swell, here comes the second section of the Get Well... You sissies, take your fingers out of your ears. Come on now. Here we go. There, that's the stuff. And now, do you know what time it is? Time to march off to the refrigerator for our milk. Company, halt! This man, as long as he's been in my army, has never learned to march. All right. Pour yourself a glass of milk, but not too full so it doesn't spill as you come back to your television set. Here we are. For Susan. There you are. And for Engineer Bill. Now close the refrigerator door. I've always had trouble with that word ever since I was a little boy. Refrigerator door, and come slowly back to the television set. Now, Susan, in a good, loud, clear voice so everybody can hear it, will you explain to all of the boys and girls how this red light, green light game is played? And if it isn't loud enough, I'll also have Corky do it.
On the green light, you go. On the red light, you stop. For no engineer will ever run on a red light.
How's that sound to you, Corky?
Fine.
Let's hear your version of it.
On the green light, you go. On the red light, you stop. No interval on the red light.
Well, it's a toss-up. It really is. All right. How do you do, Foy Twain?
Hi
This
there.
is Susan Ivers and Corky Kemp.
Hi, how are you?
Hi.
And this is Foy Twain Wayne.
And a wet Wayne, too. I was de-whaled on the way here.
I don't know how you can...
Rocks were washed out.
I don't know how you can afford to dress like that. I really don't.
Well, it hides a dirty shirt.
Huh?
It hides a dirty shirt.
Boy, this man has got to make the best-dressed man of the year. You know it? Really.
I don't know.
Oh, this is sensational.
We better get me a bigger hat, though.
All right.
You know what I mean?
He was complaining because my hat doesn't fit him. Size 8. Is that what you wear?
That's right.
Huh?
A swell head, I guess.
No, last time I saw a hat like that, it was on a pumpkin. All right, here we go, Foy Twain. We are ready to play. Boys and girls, wherever you are, think. Let's beat him tonight. Did I get the sign Friday?
I forget.
Was I here Friday?
Friday,
Yes,
I
I-
was here.
I didn't get the sign.
Green light. Be ready. Red light. How we doing down there? Red light. Up.
Hup.
Green light. We're going to catch you that green light. Red light. Green light. Red light. Oop, I think we're about... Hey, we're one sip behind there. I think,
Man.
huh? Gee, Welliker.
No, I'm all right yet.
Are you? Well,
Yeah.
well, a delayed action there. Take a slow switch at the crossing. Green light. Green light. Red light. Whoop. I don't know about tonight. Monday night's usually my lucky night. Red light. Whoop. Green light. Red light. Red light. Green light. Green light. Red light. Red light. Green light. Oh! Well,
I've been
Monday
sick.
night. A little bit sicker tonight.
Green eyes.
Green light. Ready. Red light.
Okay, you did it.
Well,
I admit it. I couldn't deny that one. The real bell for Corky Kemp. The real bell for Susan Ivers. The real bell for all of the engineers who played a good game. And the real bell for Wait Twain Wayne, too. And the lead bell for me and those who missed. Pow. You notice I don't spare myself on that lead bell. I just bang it as loud for me as I do for you. Yes, and I forgot to thank you. Thank you very much. I lost it for you Thursday. Boys and girls, I want to say something to you. I like bread, and I like honey. And so do you, I'll bet. And that's the reason why I like Barbara Ann Honey V bread so much, because this bread is made with honey, actually has pure golden honey baked right in. Another reason Barbara Ann Honey V bread is so good, it's a special blend of 5 different... Oh, you know, last week was a most exciting one with trying to push Sassy Sam, that bad habit bandit, over the trestle. Did you go along with us on that all week long and not be a Sassy Sam? Or a Sassy Susie? Huh? You weren't? Good for you. Tonight, boys and girls, we're going to try to tackle another bad habit. You know, there's a whole carload of these bad habit bandits. Some of us have a lot of them, some of us don't have too many of them. But if any of us have even one of them, that's too much. Now, I just want to tell you that you can get rid of those bad habits, even though it is an uphill fight. It's a real uphill push, but with lots of steam and effort, just like little Mo the Bad Habit Buster puts into it, why, we can dump that bad habit train right over the trestle. And do you know the one that we're going to try to dump over the trestle tonight? He's called the Appetite Bandit. And his name is Slim... I can't read that. What is that? Slim what? Slim McNibble, yeah. He is the vegetable house at his plate. And he gets behind you and he says, oh, don't taste that, don't taste that, don't taste that. And pretty soon you haven't had any dinner at all, and about 9 o'clock you're hungry, and then you go eat something that isn't too good for you. So this week, will you do this with me? Boy, I'm going to ask an awful lot of you tonight. An awful lot of you. I'm going to ask you to say, I promise that all this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will eat anything that is on my plate, and I will clean it up. Will you promise? All right. Remember now, you promised. Here goes little Mo, the Bad Habit Buster, with the first try at pushing Slim McNibble. Come on,
push
Mo.
him into the trash can, into the trash can. I hope again, 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 I hope again. It's tough work, but if I stick it out, I'll break the bad habit. The bad habit. The bad habit. I hope again, 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 I hope again.
This is not going to be easy. This is not going to be easy. Promise again. All this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will eat anything that is on my plate, and I will get rid of that Appetite Bandit. It's going to be a tough one, Cork. And you help too, Susan, all right? Here we go now with a great big all aboard for Gumby. Are you ready? All aboard! Right now, even though it's a rainy Monday night, it'll be sunshiny on Saturday, and I want to talk to you about where I'm going to be. On Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, I'll be visiting with you at Bond's Market at 973 South Glendora in West Covina. That's Saturday, February 6th at 10 o'clock. And when you go to Bond's this week, be sure to look for this beautiful Stelber bicycle that is on display there, because it's going to be awarded during my appearance at Bond's. And this Stelber bike is one that any boy or girl would be proud to own, a real beauty. And then at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll see you at Jay's Market at 4301 Santa Barbara Street in Los Angeles. That's at 1 o'clock. And when I come visiting, the Big Whistle is going to come along with me, and we're going to play it for some wonderful prizes. For one of you, there's going to be an American Flyer Frontiersman electric train set. complete with track and transformer exactly like Little Mo the Bad Habit Buster. And from Whammo, makers of the Fun Farm and the Draw Yarn kits, there'll be a Whammo home bowling set for the whole family to enjoy. From Voight, makers of fine athletic equipment, this Voight basketball and goal kit, and we'll have some moving tank target games. We're going to bring along some snap trains and snap plane airport sets and also some Cosman spud guns. And for everybody, there's going to be a taste of that wonderful, wonderful chunky chocolate. Delicious milk chocolate with Brazil nuts and cashew nuts and raisins. Chunky chocolates. So, come along, will you? And now let's get back to Gumby, huh? All aboard? Come on.
All aboard!
Oh, Susan, you're a big help.
You're looking at the beautiful...
And now comes my favorite music. Name the song. What's the song?
Engineer Bill.
That's right. Here we go. Everybody dance. Boys and girls, that's a record they wrote and recorded just for us. And you know it's not just a Christmas record. You can enjoy it all year round. So why don't you get it for your record library? Send your name and address and $1 to Engineer Bill Record, KHJ-TV, Hollywood 28. There's the address. Yes, that's the Engineer Bill Record. Remember, the address is Engineer Bill Record, KHJ-TV, Hollywood 28. $1 and your name and address, and be sure to look at this Gumby. Can you, Freddie? Whoa, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. This Gumby was made for me by...
Blast off. The board.
No, Corky, blast off. Squeak. And now stand by for Name It and You Can Have It. Are you ready, Susan? Ready, Brad? Here we go. Name it, you can have it. Look, look.
Potato chips.
Bluebird potato chips and I just talked about it, Barbara.
Barbara and
Honey. The bread. That's right. All right. And
Chucky.
not this isn't Chunky. This is Mystic Tape. Here's the Chunky right here. See, the Chunky's much bigger than the Mystic Tape. It's a full half-pound family size. And name this and you can have it. Bit of honey. Every kid knows that. And name this and you can have it. And you better...
Engineer Bill
Oh, I was afraid you were going to say Frank Sinatra, and I would have been real disappointed. That's right. And a spud gun. And here comes a Jack Bill Things to Do book. Things to Do color and recolor book. And name it...
Oscar Mayer All Neat Wieners.
This is wonderful. Where's little Oscar? He's got to be here tonight. Well, we didn't see little Oscar tonight, but boy, it was sure good to see that Oscar Mayer bacon. It is delicious. And don't forget Oscar Mayer all-meat wieners and the wonderful variety slice packs. There's never a day's boredom in the school lunches if you go right down the list of Oscar Mayer variety slice packs. And now, a big all aboard for Spunky and Tadpole.
All aboard!
The last episode.
Say, I sure want to thank you for the Get Well cards. I was only gone one day. I felt kind of miserable for a few days. But look at this one. Here you run down. Hope you'll soon be full of steam again. From Harry Laborde and Julie Laborde. And from Dennis McLean, a very lovely card. And also from Marion and Terry Sullivan. And from Mart. And from Kurt Holland and Robbie Phillips and Eddie McEwen. And Jill R. Moss. Thank you very, very much. It was real wonderful to hear from you. We'll be back again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock, and I hope that you'll all be with us. And remember what you promised tonight. I promise that all this week I will eat everything that Mother puts on the plate, whether I used to think I didn't like it or not. Will you do that for me? It's a real big thing you're doing for me, but you'll find out that you're doing it for yourself, too. So try all this week. Let's get rid of that appetite bandit, okay? The Little Rascals is 7 o'clock, immediately following Cartoon Express. And now this is Engineer Bill, Engineer Susan, and Engineer Corky Kemp saying so long and happy highball, engineers!
This is KHJ-TV, Channel 9, your RKO General Station in Los Angeles.
Hi there, engineers. This is Engineer Bill saying welcome to our Channel 9 Roundhouse. We're ready for train fun, cartoon fun, and we're ready to welcome another assistant engineer to the program. What's your name?
Jackie Belinda Brooks.
How old are you?
4.5.
Do you go to school?
Yes.
Where?
Nursery school.
Is it fun? Who's your teacher?
Annie Mae.
Well, why don't you say hi?
Hi.
No, hi, Annie Mae.
Hi, Annie Mae.
That's the stuff. Here comes your Engineer Bill hat with the official Cartoon Express emblem. And now we can call you Engineer Jackie. How's that? You like it?
Yes.
All right. In just a moment, you're going to help me with a big blast-off for the Space Explorers. But first of all, engineers, here is an exciting trick that you can do with the help of a little magic. First of all, imagine a nice, fresh slice of your favorite pie. Now imagine how much better it would be if you could carry it anywhere. Hold it and eat it like a candy bar. Presto, we've done it with new Hostess Handy Pie, shaped like a candy bar, apple pie filling and a leak-proof crust. The greatest pie invention ever. And talk about good. Take a look at that golden brown handy pie crust, and inside luscious apple pie filling, made from plump, juicy apples spiced with cinnamon and nutmeg. Ask Mother to pick up new Hostess Handy Pies at your grocer's. And right now, let's all get together and sing the Hostess Handy Pie jingle.
Handy pie, it's a brand new kind of pie. Shaped like a candy bar, eaten like a candy bar. Apple pie filling in a leak-proof crust. When you eat a handy pie, there's never any muss.
Never any muss. And does it taste good? Jackie, I'm going to lean back and let you do the whole blast-off for the Space Explorers. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, go!
Blast off!
Who needs me? Huh? Here by Thrifty Drugstore, where low discount prices plus blue chip stamps add up to double discounts with more than 20,000 items. So these three bears lived in the woods, and what happened?
One day, a little girl named Goldilocks knocked on the door. Nobody answered when she knocked.
Yeah.
So when she walked,
What happened?
she picked up a spoon and tasted the porridge in Father Bear's bowl, but it was too hot.
Oh, dear. And then what?
She tasted the porridge in Mother Bear's bowl.
What happened to that porridge?
It was too cold.
Oh, dear, oh, dear. What about?
Baby Bear's porridge was just right, and she ate it all up.
Oh, will you, in just a little while, I want you to finish that story for me. It's very interesting. Right now, boys and girls, it is time for us to take a look at the Get Well Bell board. And I'm sorry to say that there are more names on it tonight than there were last night. And here they are. First column, Lance and Larry Uba, Lee Sturman, Irving and Ralph Kerr, Leslie and Heidi Hansen, Bonnie Lou Stein, Maury and Brenda Razier, Randy Deutsch, Larry LaPlante, Larry and Ronald Feinberg, Edward Morse, and get a load of this list. Laura Lee, Susie Lene, Kenneth, and Sharon K. Lamberg. How do you like that for a busy mommy, huh? For all of the engineers who are not feeling so swell, here comes the Get Well Bell. There we are. And with that Get Well Bell goes a hearty wish for a speedy recovery. But remember, if you have chicken pox, don't scratch. If you have measles, stay in bed. Do what Mother and Daddy and the doctor say, okay? And now, time for Red Light, Green Light, Jackie Belinda. Here at the Roundhouse, we play Red Light, Green Light with what kind of milk?
Ralph's award-winning milk.
Ralph's award-winning milk. And boys and girls, we've all done the fingernail test on Ralph's milk cartons, right? We rub a fingernail down the side of the carton, and what happens?
No wax.
No wax. And that's because Ralph's milk cartons are the new plastic-coated cartons with no wax anywhere, top, bottom, or side. Remember, you get it at Ralph's, where you get the most of the best for the least. And now, this is my special Ralph's non-fat milk, and I'm going to pour you some of Ralph's regular homogenized vitamin D milk. Okay, Jackie? Boys and girls, wherever you are, this could be the week. You know, the Swallows came back to Capistrano yesterday, and in their honor, I played a perfect game, and I'm going to try to continue throughout the... I played a perfect game.
Is tonight's game going to be for the birds, too?
Now, will you say the rules for red light, green light, Jackie?
On the red light, you stop. On the green light, you go. Because no engineer will go on the red light.
That is correct. There's your engineer Bill glass. Where'd you get your engineer Bill glass? From where?
From the
International
House of Pancakes.
That's right, and you can all get them there. And now, Freight Train Rain, this is Jackie Belinda Brooks.
Hi, Jackie.
Hi.
Here we go, boys and girls. Concentrate. Simple.
Green light. Red bird. Red light.
Watch it. Very tricky.
Green light. Red light. Ooh. Red light. Green light. Red light. Red light.
Oh.
Grim light.
Nope.
Red light. Brown light. Green light. Pink light. Green light. Red light. Orange light. Blue light. Red light. Green light. Rod light. Green light. Red light. Hey, two nights in a row.
Dental Bill coming up.
Two nights in a row.
Oh, 2 nights in a row. The real bell for Jackie Belinda Brooks. The real bell for all of the engineers who played a good game. The real bell for me, too. And the lead bell for Freight Train Wayne and those who missed. Clunk. There you are. And here's our wonderful beat-up red light, green light sign. How do you like that, huh? Feels good to win that. It really does. And now let me see. Time to hear about the noisiest potato chips in the world. They're under the name of Laura Scutters. And now, time to tell you about the wonderful How Many game that we have on our Birthday Express program at 4 o'clock. As you know, each Friday night here on Cartoon Express, we select the winners. There's still time for you tomorrow to get in on the contest. And here are the prizes. For the girl, a beautiful 3-foot-high Patty Play Pal doll. And for the boy winner, an American Airlines Astrojet airport set. So be sure to be watching tomorrow at 4 for Birthday Express and find out how to play the How Many game. All right? And now, here we go with a great big Looney Tune. So it's all aboard, Jackie. Come on. All aboard. Oh, yeah. You all ready to play the pick-a-pancake game? Here's the way you do it. First of all, I open the menu, and then I shut my eyes, and I go like this and pick a pancake. Look what I landed on. Hungarian palatine. Ooh, let's see. A real Taste Treat strawberry preserves, chopped pecans rolled in thin egg batter, powdered sugar. Good, right? Yes, sirree. All the pancakes at the International House of Pancakes are just out of this world. So why don't you ask Mom and Dad to take you there real soon for a real taste treat? And while you're there, you play the pick-a-pancake game yourself. Whatever you choose, you'll have a barrel of fun eating it. Now, if you want something besides pancakes, we can take care of that too. You see, at the International House of Pancakes, there is something to please everyone. Juicy hamburgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and tasty dinners. Name it, and chances are you'll find it at the International House of Pancakes. And boys and girls, when you visit the International House of Pancakes, don't forget to ask for your official red light, green light glass. It's yours for just 25 cents. So try your nearest International House of Pancakes soon for all kinds of delicious food and loads of fun. You'll find International House of Pancakes restaurants in San Diego, in Garden Grove, and in La Cañada. IHP, International House of Pancakes. Time to talk about this coming Saturday, and I'm delighted to see the rain coming around on Tuesday and Wednesday for a change. Saturday morning at 10 o'clock, I'll be visiting with you at the Piggly Wiggly at Balboa at Saticoy in Van Nuys. And when you go in there shopping with Mother and Dad, be sure to look for the beautiful Selva bicycle on display. Register for it. It'll be awarded during my appearance there. Then at 12 noon, I'll be seeing you at Sackett and Peters at 15214 East Whittier Boulevard in Whittier. And at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, I'll be with you at Dale's Market at 16220 Devonshire in Granada Hills. and at 4 o'clock in the afternoon at Alexander's, Valley Plaza, 6355 Bellingham in North Hollywood. We'll bring the big whistle game along, and we'll play it for some wonderful prizes. For one of you, there'll be an American Flyer train set. We will also have Yankee Doodlers, Boys basketball kit, a Wenmac go-kart already assembled, ready to go. We'll have Stokey, Absco pencil sharpeners, and from Eldon Toys, pickup trucks, fireboats, and fire engines. And incidentally, at Sackett and Peters and Whittier, the grand prize is going to be a pretty large above-ground trophy swimming pool. How do you like that, huh? And now, Jackie, little Oscar's coming along. He's having an adventure with the bandits. And meanwhile, I want you to tell me the rest of that story about the 3 bears, okay? Yeah.
One day.
Ah, it is a beautiful day.
Every time, let's just certainly this Oscar Mayer all meat leader.
It was too hard.
Well, that was Father Bear's said it was too hard.
Then it was, and then...
Then what? What about Baby Bear's tail? Did you lie down in that?
And Mother Bear's chair was...
Too soft, huh?
She sat down in Mother Bear's chair, but it was too soft.
I see.
And she lay down on Baby Bear's chair, and Baby Bear's bed, that was just right.
And she what?
She lay down in it till
Fell asleep, I'll bet.
fell asleep.
Oh, can you imagine that? And now, time to play Name It and You Can Have It. Jackie, what is that?
Soaking.
Stokey, the Mickey Mouse Stokey. And
Jiffy Pop.
Jiffy Pop. Oh, maybe you don't know this. Absco pencil.
Axel pencil sharpener.
That's right. And these are new. These are Wenmac decals. Can you say that?
Wenmac decal.
That's right. And
Yankee Doodle.
a Yankee Doodler. You got them all. Congratulations. Do you want to go with a big all aboard for Spunky now for our last cartoon? Huh?
Yes.
All aboard for Spunky! All aboard! Tomorrow, boys and girls, Cartoon Express comes an hour earlier at 5:30. Be sure to be watching then, will you? Because there'll be baseball on Channel 9 at 6:30. And now we've got to be going. This is Engineer Bill and lovely engineer Jackie Belinda Brooks saying to you all, don't forget, 5:30 tomorrow afternoon for Cartoon Express and 4 o'clock for Birthday Express. And now, so long, and let's say, happy highball, engineers. Right-o.
All across the country, local hosts had an incredible variety of occupations. There were Deputy Dan's, Fireman Fred's, and Conductor Carl's. But Los Angeles had one of the best in Engineer Bill, who with his warm and winning ways had kids tuned into his roundhouse every day without fail. And to anybody who grew up in L.A. in the 50s, Engineer Bill created 4 words that will live on forever.
Red light. Green light.
This is Engineer Bill saying welcome to the Channel 9 Roundhouse again.
At that time, Sheriff John was extremely successful with his lunchtime birthday brigade. KHJ decided that they would do a Ranger Ed. I went upstairs to management and I asked if I could suggest an idea to them because I had been a train hobbyist. And I had been in the business long enough to know that hobby shows really don't make it for very long. And the thing that was missing in my concept of the Engineer Bill show was the cartoons. Well, the cartoons were there. The idea was there. It's a story that's been repeated time after time after time, being at the right place at the right time with an idea.
here at the round.
The whole challenge of the show to me was to see if I could take a youngster from the lobby in front of all of the lights, to see if within 1 hour I could uncover the spark of his personality.
They call you Corky.
I don't know.
Huh?
I don't know.
Corky Kemp. That's kind of cute. How old are you?
6.
And where do you go to school?
Saunders.
And what grade are you in?
1st grade.
Your teacher's name?
Miss Fisher.
Well, how about giving her a big hello, huh?
Hello, Miss Fisher.
That's the stuff.
We all made market appearances in those days, Chucko and Sheriff John and the whole works. But personal contact right on the ground, shaking hands, meeting the kids and saying hi to their moms and dads. But it was all a beautiful time. I'd pass Chucko on the way, and little Oscar, of course, with his Wienermobile. We'd see each other on Saturdays all over the place. I figured out that I have had the opportunity of saying hello to about 5 million California kids. In order to be on the show, their names had to be drawn, but then they also had to build a railroad model boxcar. Maybe it was a refrigerator car, maybe it was a tank car. But they had to build that and bring it to the studio with them that night, and we would show it and sort of critique it and evaluate the construction job. One night, one of the youngsters came in with, if it wasn't the world's worst, it was the 2nd world's worst model building project I had ever seen. And regardless, it was great if he did it. And I said, "Did you do this?" And he said, "No, no." I said, "Well, did your father do it for you?" He said, "No, no." I said, "Well, who did it?" "My father's secretary." Oh, can you imagine? The boss says, "Gertrude, my kid's going to be on Engineer Bill's show tomorrow night. Will you take this home and build it and bring it back in the morning?"
You both had help, I think, didn't you?
Yeah.
And who helped you, Susan?
My father.
Did you supervise? Oh, no, you're supposed to say yes. You did, didn't you? Well, you looked at it when he finished it, didn't you? Well, sure you supervised. You inspected it. Absolutely.
One of the most popular segments of Engineer Bill's show was Little Mo, the Bad Habit Buster.
Oh, Little Mo was the tiny little engine that could. You remember the story about the little engine that could? I think I can.
The bad habit. I hope I can, 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 I hope.
This is not going to be easy. Promise again. All this week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will eat anything that is on my plate, and I will get rid of that appetite bandit.
By Friday, wham, that habit was broken.
Now, Susan, in a good, loud, clear voice so everybody can hear it, will you explain to all of the boys and girls how this red light, green light game is played? And if it isn't loud enough, I'll also have Corky do it.
On the green light, you go. On the red light, you stop. For no engineer will ever run on a red light.
And you'd be surprised how many parents were delighted that they could find a way to make their children drink their milk. It was that reverse psychology. You know, don't you dare drink your milk while the red light is on. But when it's green, you got to, or else you're not playing the game right.
Red light, green light, red light, red light, green light, green light, red light, red light.
Oh,
Well,
I've been sick.
There's a time for everything, you know. We were do-gooders. I was told once there's no more room for do-gooders on the air, and it just squashed me. I spent 18 years on local television 5 days a week. And to me, the golden years, the years that I consider the most gratifying to me, are the years that I spent as Engineer Bill.
With a big all aboard for another cartoon.
All aboard!
Who's that coming down the track? Who's that puffing smoke so black? Who's at the throttle? Woo, woo, that's Engineer Bill.